about to host their second playoff game in school history, but have a very tough opponent coming to their house.
Summertown picked up a big victory in Week 11, knocking off the top team in the region in East Hickman.
Felt good. I mean, I'm ready to progress into the playoffs and see how far we can do. We got a big team coming up. East Hickman was a good team. We were just lucky that we could stop the run game. Me and Quint had so many tackles together. It was amazing.
The win now gives the Eagles a home playoff game for just the second time in school history.
It's a good thing. Playing at home in the playoffs is always a good thing. So these guys have been rewarded for a lot of hard work, and we're glad to be at home.
It's also a milestone for the senior class, who has paved the way for the future Eagles.
It was good because I started my freshman year. It feels good to do it all over again, considering that we've had 2 bad years in the past. And it just feels good to be successful again.
Up next for Summertown is a visit from Jackson Central Mary, a good team from a tough region.
We've got a challenge, but we're looking forward to it. A lot of good athletes, do a lot of good stuff, have beaten some good teams over there, been beat twice, I think. Quality opponent, which is what you're going to get in the playoffs. I don't care where you're at, who you're paired up with in the region. It's going to be a quality opponent this time of year, and we've got one, but we're looking forward to it.
Eagles know Friday will not be easy, and they'll need to put it all together to make it to round 2.
We got to find a way to slow them down, that's for sure. They have a lot of speed, and we got to be able to contain that. And then offensively, we need a good night. We need to control the ball. We need to hang on to it, don't turn the thing over, control it, and then we've got to score. You know, it's one thing to put a 10, 12-play drive together, but you got to finish it. So we've got to do those things, and if we do, I think we'll have a chance.
Staying within that same region where Loretto will have to hit the road once again in 2024, this time to take on Huntington.
Loretto was in a must-win situation last Thursday, but they were able to come through with a big victory over Mount Pleasant.
It was an exciting night for our guys. I thought our coaches and our players did a great job of, preparing during the week, and I thought we did a great job as the game went on of executing what we'd worked on, and I was just really, really proud of our guys. I mean, what an effort.
The Mustangs got off to a fast start in that game and wouldn't let the Tigers off.
Yeah, I mean, the defense made it pretty easy on the offense. They had a good game plan, and they executed it on the defensive side, which really helps the offense.
Up next for the Black and Gold is Huntington on the road, a tough team in many ways.
That crossover region is really good. Huntington's a solid football team, well coached, physical, big, all those things. Got two really good backs with Eubanks and Warbritton. Warbritton's really fast. Eubanks is just big and physical and fast. So, I mean, it's a definite challenge.
It will be another long road trip, something the Mustangs are used to.
Bus ride part would be terrible, maybe for our guys, because we're kind of like you said, we're used to it. But it is a haul over there, and you've got to prepare all week and take what you have worked and put it on the bus, and then when you get there, take it off the bus and try to do the best you can.
Loretto wants to make it to round 2, and they'll need to do the little things right to accomplish that feat.
We just got to execute the game plan coaches give us. Play as a team, play hard, take care of the ball, like always.
Next, we head on over to Class Single A to check in with Richland and Wayne County.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee. Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. Take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to the pregame show. Now over to Class Single A, where history was made over at Richland this past week. The Raiders are going to be hosting another playoff game, coming off their first region win in a very long time, as this Raider team is looking to advance to the second round.
Richland made a statement in Week 11, defeating Moore County and clinching the school's first region title in over 3 decades.
Kids played extremely hard. We knew what was at stake, and we got back to playing our brand of football. And they won the region championship first time around here since 1989. So that's a really big deal for our community and our kids. They established themselves and their legacy this senior class. And, hit one of those goals that we've been working for, and now it's time to move on to the next goal.
The Raiders made history in a big way, giving the community something to cheer for.
It feels good to be around here. Everybody's like, I'm in town. They're congratulating us. Like, that's a big deal. We got to be able to put it behind us and move on to our next goal.
Richland will also get to host in the first round and beyond, wanting to put the home field advantage to good use.
It's a big deal. The region we match up with is piece away. So, if you had to travel, you're looking at 2.5 hours of travel time. So, it's a big deal to be playing at home in front of our community and our fans. And, our kids, again, that was one of our goals, that we set forth at the beginning of the season, to be playing here in November and starting playoff games here. So, we're excited about that opportunity to continue our season.
In the first round will be a visit from West Carroll, a tough start to the postseason.
It's only going to get harder from out. Good ball team. We got to play our best game, play our brand of football, and execute.
In order for the Raiders to make it to round 2, they'll need to keep their identity and impose their will.
Just playing our style of football like we want to play, and not let somebody dictate, our game to us. Being able to throw and catch and run and play at a high pace on offense, and then defensively just swarming to the ball and creating takeaway situations and then putting points on the board.
Now over to Waynesboro, where Wayne County is also back in the postseason here in 2024, trying to pull off a big upset in the first round.
Wayne County cemented its spot in the 2024 playoffs with a big win on the road at Liberty Creek.
It was, it was a huge win for us going up there, a long road trip, going up there and beating a 3A school who's fixing to be 4A this next cycle. That was a good confidence for our guys, especially going into the playoffs here.
The Wildcats have accomplished one of their goals so far this year, something that seemed distant after a tough start.
It's all we could ask for to get in. It's a little bit confusing with all the region wins and losses there, but we clinched the spot, and we're going to go in play as hard as we can, give our all.
Wayne County will now hit the road in the first round, where it knows each and every opponent will be a challenge.
It's a new season. Like I said, everybody's 0-0. Records through the regular season don't matter. We know what we're up against. We know the competition we're fixing to go into. But we've been playing good on the road this year, so we feel confident going in.
First up is McKenzie, one of the better teams in all of Class Single A.
Yeah, McKenzie's a good team. Only a 10-0 team left in 1A, I'm pretty sure, but we're not going to let that affect us how we play. We're still going to run it right at them. We're going to do what we do, give them a run for their money.
The Wildcats need to start fast and play their style of ball from start to finish.
Well, we're going there and do the same things we've been doing. We got to go there with a lot of confidence. We got to get off to an early start. We got to get their offense off the field because they're explosive offensively. So we got to get those guys off the field. We got to take care of the football offensively and take advantage of what we're given.
Coming up next, we head on over to college football to check in with UNA. There's a very long road trip ahead of them.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning, offering a free initial consultation. Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence. A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individual businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
From the X Sports Network, this is the UNA Report, presented by First Class Charter.
Welcome back to the pregame show. Now over to the college football side of things, where UNA will be back on the road once again in 2024. This time a very long road trip to southern Utah. Here's what head coach Brent Dearman had to say.
UNA head football coach Brent Dearman. Coach, just how can you wrap up the Austin Peay game last Saturday?
You know, we came out in the first half and probably our worst half of football we've played. What I kind of questioned our guys about is the lack of energy that we had in that first half, whether it's missing a few starters because of injury with Jackson Bratt and a couple other guys, or did we let the UCA loss carry over and never really got as fired up and excited? Kind of rallied the troops, came out in the third quarter. You win the third quarter, I think 14-0 was our best quarter of play, and then just ran out of gas. They hit a double move on us that put them up 2 scores and put us in a 2-minute situation that's not kind of who we are right now is a 2-minute offense. So just didn't show up in the first half, and that falls on me as the head football coach to make sure that we're ready to play coming out of the tunnel.
We saw you try to create some momentum with a big touchdown celebration to start the game, even though the play unfortunately got called back. Third quarter, the onside kick, the creative toss around on the one touchdown. You know, even heading into this week, what are things that are you doing to keep that momentum going late in the year?
You know, as the head football coach, you're trying to always create. And in a game that you felt like we were kind of dead, we didn't have the energy and the juice that we had in previous games. We were trying to do something to spark the guys. So you look at all of us going down celebrating a touchdown. The touchdown ends up getting negated. So I don't know if we get up and then come back down because the touchdown gets negated. You know, you have an onside kick that you recover that I thought it sparked that third quarter. The 2 quarterbacks in the game, quarterback throwback pass, sparked us, and I thought it sparked our fan base. And we just got to get that energy and that juice earlier in the game. So we've got to find ways as a staff to create it. We got to find ways to create TFLs and negative plays. I thought defensively we gave up way too much. You know, their quarterback I think was 31 of 34. We allowed too many receivers to run free. We allowed too many underneath throws that were easy throws. We got to get pressure on our quarterback, but I think we did that more in the second half. We've got to get after a guy a little bit earlier in the game and eliminate the easy throws.
Turn the page, Southern Utah, a conference game. We go out to Cedar City, Utah. And first of all, Coach, tell us about the challenges of getting from Florence, Alabama to Cedar City, Utah, going halfway across the country.
Well, it's really twofold this week. You know, today's election day. Today, our team is doing our civil engagement day. We're giving our team the opportunity to go vote today, because I think it's a big deal. I told them I don't care which direction you go. I'm never going to be that kind of coach, but it's your American right to go vote. So we actually are taking the day off from football. We had a hard practice yesterday on Monday, and then we're going to go out and we're going to serve our community today. Now, the other reason why it's happening too is our equipment truck had to leave at 8 a.m. this morning, but the 25-hour drive that they're embarking on now, I think our driver can go 8 hours a day.